Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypno Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys for all the love and support that you've been giving me along my journey. I am very grateful from the bottom of my heart and soul. This video is for the star sign of Cancer. So we are doing a lunar eclipse spread. We're talking about the lunar eclipse that we are having on November 8th. That is in sidereal Aries or tropical Taurus, depending on the astrology that you follow. Right? So we're going to go ahead and get started, Cancer. So an ancestral or karmic pattern that is calling Cancer to be released. An ancestral or karmic pattern that is calling Cancer to be released. An ancestral or karmic pattern that is calling the Cancer to be released. Sorry, my cat just bit my foot. Alrighty, so something on a personal level for you, Cancer. Look, we have Cancer coming through here, so it's right on the money. So the moon is reflecting back to you with the full moon lunar eclipse that you can resolve something on a personal level. There's something that you need to let go of, that needs to be resolved. And it's a personal issue of some sort. You personally, Cancer, are going to know what this is. But you can resolve it with the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and pull some signs. Let's see what these signs are about this personal issue that is being reflected back to Cancer that needs to be resolved and let go of, released for Cancers. Let's take a picture or take a look at the signs that they're showing you about this personal issue. The signs that you're showing Cancer about this personal issue that is calling them to be released. Yeah, so you need to find peace. So again, releasing the dove will help you find peace. To me, this is orange, so it has something to do with your sacral chakra. See, here you are with your hand out, letting it go, right? Resolving it and letting it go. I feel like they need you to find some peace to Cancer with something. See if anything else wants to come out for Cancers. Yeah. So it has something to do, look, peace, peace. This is about your throat chakra. You cannot make this stuff up. Two different cards, orange and blue, sacral and throat chakra, and they both have the card of peace. So an ancestral or karmic pattern that is calling you, Cancer, to be released is definitely an issue where you can find a state of serenity. I feel it may have some to do with some communication, but it's being reflected back to you that this issue during this lunar eclipse is a perfect time to resolve it and find a sense of peace. So another thing they're pointing out is the dove's wings, and there's a blue butterfly which also has wings. Wings is about coming out of that cocoon, that comfort zone, and spreading your wings, right? So it's time to let it go. It is time to release it. It is time to feel at peace with some sort of a situation in your life, all right? So how can Cancer evolve from this pattern and take the next step? How can Cancer evolve from this pattern and take the next step? I see a lot of blue here. So I definitely see throat chakra energy because that's blue. So let's go ahead, Cancer. How can Cancer evolve from this pattern and take the next step? We have the Seven of Swords. So what you need to find peace with is somebody perhaps who deceived you, stabbed you in the back, maybe lied to you about a situation, and find peace with it, right? So we have one of the 7 deadly sins, which is envy. So again, finding peace with people who, I feel like there's somebody watching you that is envious of you, but they're not really good for you. I feel like they're masking some things. So how can you evolve from this pattern? Well, you can take off that mask, right, that you've been hiding behind when it comes to this personal issue, and let it go. Look, he's looking over here at peace. He's also looking down at this Numite angel. Trust your angels. So let's see if another card wants to pop out. I wasn't sure if that was in reverse or not. It flew out of the deck and landed on my foot. So let's see if anything else wants to come out. I figured so, 2 more. So look at this. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse. So it's about letting go of the deceptive partnerships. Okay? And trusting your angels for the strength. Because your angels, Cancer, are around you. They're trying to lift you up. They're trying to show you that you truly have the strength to let go of these old patterns of relationships where you're always deceived, you're always stabbed in the back, you're always lied to, you're always cheated on, right? It's time to let go of them old partnerships. If somebody reaches out and wants to try it again, let it go. They're exes for a reason. So with the 9 of Wands in reverse, you can see, right? It's having the strength in your heart to lift you up out of this situation and resolve it. We also have a 7 and a 3, which is a 10 plus a 9, a 19, which also boils down to a 10. A lot of heart energy coming through too. So it's about, there could be somebody around you who is maybe secretly watching you and envious of you, or but I feel like they're not the one. They're not a good partnership. So it's about learning to trust your heart. It's about learning to find peace with your past, learning to find peace with the people who, like I said, wore that mask and was toxic or unavailable, or people who just was not good for you. I'm seeing this blue right here again. And just find peace with it. Not everybody is good for us. Okay? It's about learning to stand in your power. Take off that mask, because I feel like a lot of you have been denying this. And trusting your angels, because they're around you, trying to lift you up out of it. They're trying to give you the strength that you need to resolve it. And that way you can take your next step. And your next step is to find peace. Alright, so what must I consciously let go of that I've been avoiding? What must Cancer consciously let go of that they've been avoiding? What must Cancer consciously let go of that they've been avoiding? What must Cancer well, knocked over the angel. I have a piece of smoky quartz there protecting me. Resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others, right, for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So, what must you consciously let go of that you've been avoiding? Resentments. Because it's poisoning you. And that's why they're telling you, forgive other people who have deceived you. Other partners who were not equal, who were not on the same page as you. And keep moving forward. And you've been avoiding this. That's how you are going to resolve it and find peace, is to forgive others for their issues. You can't hold on to resentments. It's only going to poison you. And Spirit is telling you, I'm coming in. I'm giving you the strength. I'm trying to lift you up out of it. But you keep avoiding it. And it's blocking your path forward. So stay positive. Feel at peace with the people who have deceived you, who have hurt you, who have stabbed you in the back, who have lied to you, who have cheated on you. Those were all lessons that you were meant to learn. And they're saying, we know, Cancer, that this is hard. We know this is hard to pick up that freaking wand from all the wounds that you've been carrying. And we're going to come in and help lift you up out of it. So I feel like you're hanging on to a lot of stuff in your root chakra because these people have deceived you. So therefore it's hard to stay positive. That a new person, when somebody breaks your trust, the hardest thing is to learn to trust somebody else. Because when you put out your trust in Cancers, I know you are the most trusting people. And you have a hard exterior. And when you let somebody in, and then they stab you in the heart, it poisons you. And it's hard for you to trust again. To feel secure in your heart. To find that peace. I know. I know, because it's happened to me too. In tropical, I am a Cancer. In sidereal, I am Gemini. A whole bunch Gemini. And even though I'm Cancer and tropical, I still got a whole bunch of Gemini in my tropical chart too. But I know because I've been here. So, not everybody, all these people come into your life to teach you. They slice you, they cut you. Why? So that you can shine your light out into the world. A light can't shine through a wall, right? If you're never broken and there's not a crack, there's no way a light can shine through it. And that's the positive part of this situation. All right. So this last message is from your soul and your higher self. We're going to pull these messages. A message from Cancer's soul, higher self that they must listen to at this time. A message from Cancer's soul that they need to listen to at this time. A message from Cancer's soul. Purification. My energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. So your soul is telling you to cleanse that heart, to cleanse and resolve the poison that you've been carrying. Because all it's doing is clouding you. And I feel like a lot of you right here, I feel like some of you can see the angels, but I feel like a lot of you need to ask your angels for the support. So your soul is telling you to cleanse your energy. This poison from these past people, past relationships, you do not need it no more. It's time to resolve it. It's time to let it go. Because moving forward will bring more positive, stable energy, relationships. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull a message, another message from your soul higher self for Cancer. Something they need to listen to. For some of you, there could be somebody who's eyeballing you and wanting to come back around, that you need to set boundaries with. Because this person right here on this card is really catching my attention. He's taking off that mask and he is looking over, right? I feel like you're being watched, and I feel like it's secretly. I feel like somebody is secretly watching you. And I feel like they're waiting for the right time to come back. They're not good for you. They are liars. They are cheaters. And all they are is poison for your soul. So you need to release them. And stay present. Stay loyal to your soul's voice. Dragonflies, these beautiful flowers there too. But see the dog? These are the dogs, right? The people, the shortcomings, the ones who have poisoned you, the dogs in your life. And I don't mean dog in a negative sense, like your animals. I'm talking about dogs such as they cannot keep their genes on. Okay? They are always lying. They're stabbing you in the back. There's always other people, third party situations. That's what I'm talking about, the dogs. They're poison. Your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself right now and others. Life is happening right now in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness of being present and at peace. Because purifying the past will help you to drink positive emotions. Alrighty, Cancer, so there you go. That is your lunar eclipse spread. Thank you for watching and have a great week.